Okay.
Maligaya ang inyong linggo kapag kasama nyo kami dito lang sa Who Wants to be a Millionaire. Papalapit na si Karl sa
So
2
we're
million
back.
peso jackpot natin.
And
So far,
this
meron na siyang
question,
100,000 pesos.
if I get this
Alamin
correctly,
natin kung lalago pa
I'll be
ito
getting
sa
the
tanong na
I'll be getting the assured 150,000 peso prize
Myanmar,
amount.
Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal. Sabi niya ay nakataya ang kanyang reputasyon dahil siya raw ay expert sa
Yes.
geography.
With reputation at
Pinili
stake.
niya ay letter B, Bangladesh. Expert ka talaga.
Yes.
Hilig mo ba yung geography?
And see.
Ano ang
And Bossing is going to ask
capital
me
ng
the
Myanmar?
answer, the capitals of the answers. For Myanmar, it's actually Naypyidaw. Naypyidaw or Naypyidaw, something like that. It was formerly Rangoon or
Ano naman ang
Yangon, but
kabisera
they
ng Bhutan?
moved it to that place.
Thimphu or Thimphu? T-H-I-M-P-U.
Bhutan is Thimphu, and then
Nepal,
Nepal, Kathmandu, yeah.
Bangladesh.
Dhaka.
Hindi.
And a little friendly
Hindi,
banter there.
Hindi ka nagkakamali. Bangladesh is correct! Woohoo! 150,000 pesos.
And they're now shouting the balato.
Tuloy na natin.
Okay, and at this point, I get an additional lifeline, which is which means if there's a question I do not know, I have the option to have it changed.
At dahil naabot mo na yung ating pangalawang safe haven, nadagdagan ka pa ng isang lifeline na hindi mo naman ginagamit.
And I never. And at this point, just to let you know, just to recap, I have not used any of my lifelines there yet.
Pagkakapalakpak ni nanay.
And Mom is in the spotlight again.
Bossing,
Anong pakiramdam nyo? Meron na siyang 150,000.
thank you. Angel ka talaga.
Magaling itong anak ninyo.
Salamat po, Bossing.
Okay. Si Tita.
And this is the first
Lakas ng
time
hiyaw nyo ng balato.
my aunt is being interviewed here.
Alright.
Okay.
Here's question number 11 for 250,000 pesos.
Now there's the 11th
Yung apat mong
question.
lifeline. Nandyan pa, Carl.
Here we go.
Ito yung tanong. Ano ang tawag sa hammer ng Norse god of thunder na si Thor?
Yes, another
A. Ymir. B.
question
Surtur.
which I was able to answer
C.
thanks to the movies. Of course,
Mjolnir.
that movie being Thor,
D.
which
or
I
D.
actually watched in cinemas.
Medyo familiar ako sa Norse mythology.
I've just to let you know, to date I've watched in cinemas all the Marvel Cinematic
Mjolnir.
Universe films, from Iron Man up to Iron Man 3.
Kaya ka ba napangiti nung...
Di mo halatang ako, no? Marvel Studios geek ako.
Talagang ngiti ka.
Marvel geek in general.
Well, pareho. Sabi naman,
Masiyahin to si Carly.
And to be honest, I'm actually a shy, unassuming type
Oo
of
naman,
person,
pero
but I don't know why I feel so perky throughout this episode or throughout the
as much as possible,
game.
ayoko.
Dahil kunwari, malungkot ka.
And now he's teasing, and now he's teasing me on this one.
Ah, ganyan.
Dali!
Masaya pa rin.
Dali, may daming distraction.
Hindi, maunahin
Oh,
natin
boy.
sa masaya.
And I'm,
Masaya. Yeah. Oh, malungkot.
it's embarrassing, I know.
Nadi-distract eh.
Matawa pa rin eh.
But yeah, you can say I'm a pretty cheerful guy.
So, ang sagot mo ay letter...
Si Mjolnir.
Sure ka ba sa sagot mo, Carl?
You can say that I don't, not that I
Hindi ka
have
nagagamit ng
worries.
lifeline.
It's just that I try
Tatanong na to,
to
hindi pa.
have a strong,
So, is that your final
optimistic outlook, despite of the problems I have. I always feel that there's a way.
Yung itsura ng
And
nagulat.
looking at the glass half full, so to speak. And, I was amazed at myself that I get to do this, get to banter with bossing at the same level.
Yung itsura ng nanalo ng 250,000.
And yes, I feel so weird,
Ewan
nakakahiya
ko.
Parang
watching
wacky
this
lang eh.
again. Oh boy.
Hindi ako magaling sa mga
Yeah.
facial expression.
Hindi mo naman kailangan dahil meron ka ng 250,000 pesos.
And another question answered correctly. And I now have 250 pesos in my bank for this one.
Basta walang gamitan ng lifeline, ha?
And yes.
Depende.
And now he's challenging me na
Para ikaw ang may record
di ako gagamit ng life that I will not use the lifeline throughout the game.
Hindi gumamit ng lifeline.
We'll see, we'll see. I'm not someone who actually makes
Isang linggong
commitments.
palakpakan yun. Eto na,
Being,
question
I'm
number
still
12.
unsure as to what
Apat na tanong na lang. 2 million pesos.
the questions
is
will be
worth
thrown. What questions will be thrown at
400,000
me on this
pesos.
one?
Apat pa ang iyong mga lifeline na hindi gagamitin.
And he's pretty confident in that.
Sigurado ako, hindi gagamitin. Carl, eto ang tanong for 400,000 pesos.
Now,
Ang Scottish sailor na si
okay,
Alexander
with regards to that
Selkirk
question, I was
ay naging modelo
actually
ng
a bit
sinong literary character?
unsure. But I somehow know
A.
the answer,
Gulliver Swift.
as the case
B.
with the other
Captain
questions
Ahab.
earlier.
C. Robinson Crusoe. D. Phileas
So,
Fogg.
it was...
Captain Ahab sa Captain Yes Fogg, sure ako, hindi. Gulliver Swift. Nabasa ko na to somewhere. And, nagalagi
what can I
Binidig
say
ko pa
about
yung
this
ano ko.
question?
sa yung nabasa ko about Alexander Selkirk.
But I did get
But
to
I
read
believe
it
it's letter C,
back,
Robinson Crusoe.
especially I read Robinson Crusoe back in high school, so I am somewhat familiar with the story. And I actually watched a cartoon of it. There was a cartoon version of the Robinson
Letter
Crusoe
C,
story
Robinson Crusoe.
that I remember back then. So
Meron ka ng 250,000.
I made the guess.
Pag mali ang sagot mo, babalik ka sa 150. That's a difference of 100,000. Pag tama, 400,000.
And hold on, I'm still thinking.
At tuloy-tuloy
A
tayo
bit,
sana hanggang
unsure
2
there.
million pesos.
Anyway, I'll take this opportunity to
Are you sure?
actually confess that I don't really read much of the fiction
Yes,
works.
I'm sure.
Though
Talagang
though I love
pangangatawan
to
mo
read, it's more of the
hindi
non-fiction
gagamit
types.
ng mga lifeline.
But there are
Depende sa
a number of
sitwasyon,
fiction works that
pero
interest me,
tatanong
especially
na
Hamlet by
Ang sulat ng
Shakespeare,
Sailor na si
one of my
Alexander
favorites.
Selkirk
and
ay
then
naging modelo ng sinong literary character? Gulliver Swift, Captain Ahab,
and with regards
Robinson
to
Crusoe, Phileas Fogg.
my knowledge of classical literature, believe it or not,
Isipan mo mabuti.
some of my knowledge came from the adaptations on TV, mostly animated
Basta B and B.
adaptations.
Sayang naman yung
And I also remember back in high school I was reading
400,000.
actually I
Sayang din
borrowed
yung
books that
250,000.
are pocketbook size
Sayang
but are
din
very
mga
thick.
lifeline.
Very thick
Bumabalik-balik ka sa akin yung mga nabasa ko.
books of classical
And I
literature
will go with letter
with
C,
illustrations on them, so that's how I got to appreciate them growing up. I'm not sure if they still publish those things. I don't know. Maybe I should check my local
Is that
bookstore
your
one of these
final
days.
answer?
And
Final answer.
yes, I got it. Let a deep breath, crossing my fingers. And he was giving me a shock in that one.
Yun ang itsura ng hindi makapaniwala.
And
Robinson Crusoe.
What will happen?
Is correct.
And I got it right.
400,000 pesos.
On to the next question, which would be a challenge. You'll find out later.